Hello. So it is our last week of collaborative blogging or vlogging, I guess. And we are talking about interdisciplinary studies. And last week, I guess, we read a Barrett article called Adopting an Interdisciplinary Approach to General Music. And so this week we are talking about how can we incorporate music into our own classrooms. So one of the ways that I think it's easy to incorporate music into our classrooms is just by taking vocabulary words or spelling words and setting them to some kind of song. So it's going to be easier for the kids to remember the spelling. It's going to be easier for the kids to remember the words, and I think they're going to have a more fun time with it. I've seen a lot of videos on Facebook and YouTube and everything about teachers who come up with raps or just music that's like popular, and they've taken that and set whole history lessons to a song. And totally kudos to them for having the creative ability to do that and taking the time to help their students in that way. But not all of us are musically inclined. Not all of us are, as creative as we'd like to be. And it doesn't have to go that far. Like I said, all you have to do is just take a song, take out the words, and put in, your simple vocabulary words, your simple spelling words, and, make it rhyme, make it fun. But the kids are going to enjoy it. It's going to be better than saying, apple is spelled A-P-P-L-E. They're going to be like, apple, A-P-P-L-E. They're going to be singing along. They're going to be rhyming. They can do movements. And that's another thing that you can do in your classroom is incorporate different movements to different things. I know when I was in Spanish class, we had different movements that corresponded with different words, and it was to help us remember the words. So, telephone, and we would go telephone, and, turn on the lights, we would go turn on the turn on the lights. There we go. And so just by incorporating movements, that's going to help the kids remember a lot of different vocabulary words, a lot of, other things. And, math formulas, science formulas, those can be easy to set to just a simple, rhythm, and the students end up chanting it, and it's easier for them to remember that. And so I think there are a lot of different ways to include, music into your other studies in the classroom. There's always the fallbacks of like 50 United States, and you don't even have to write your own songs. There are so many resources on YouTube or Teachers Pay Teachers that teachers have already done the work for you. So, if you are not maybe musically inclined or whatever, and you want to just look on YouTube and help your kids that way, you totally go for it, because there is no shame in getting help from other people who necessarily have better music talent than you do, maybe. So I think there are lots of ways to incorporate music in your studies, and your kids will always appreciate it, and they're going to get a better learning experience from it.